Hello, Mark Benham here. I want to share my new preset that I just programmed today from the Headrush gigboard, which is the classic Marshall 100-watt Plexi. And that's my favorite now. Last week I went to the Mark II C Plus, shared the preset to as well. It's okay for metal, it's very tight and everything, but I'm more of a classic rock guy, so the Plexi 100-watt Marshall is the thing for me. And I want to share to as well the gospel from Mark Benham. Maybe I should change my channel to the guitar preacher. I won't be long, just bear with me. John 3:16, very famous verse. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Which means, like, if you think you're a Christian because you were baptized as a baby and you did your confirmation things, that's not what really matters. It's not to be registered in a church, official church, or whatever it is, Catholic, Protestant, whatsoever. What really matters is like to have a personal faith, to have a true faith, that whoever believes in him, not like God sent his only Son to die on the cross. Christ gave himself on the cross to die for our sin, but it's only okay if we accept it. It's like if I give you a check for $1 million, it's only okay for you if you go to the bank and cash it. But that's the same with the gift of God, the gift of salvation. Okay, now let's go into the guitar stuff. I'll play a bit before I go into the preset. Made a bit of a mistake, like one wrong note on that slide. But what else? Yeah. There's that percussive things about the Plexi that I do love. When you mute the strings, it sounds great. Anyway, without further ado, here is the preset. I cannot put the camera in there because it doesn't work. I tried before, and the shine of it, I don't have a good camera at all for that. So, Marshall Plexi, I have a DC distortion first to start in the chain. So, here's the DC distortion. Default, gain 53%, bass 17%, treble 56%, and volume 51%. So that's without it. That's without that distortion. Neck pickup. Bridge pickup. So that's basically the Marshall amp with a bit of delay. That's if I really want to go dry, now I'll cut the delay too as well, and that's what you get. That type of sound. Okay, now with the delay. Now with the distortion. Okay, so now let's go to the amp. The amp is a 69 plexiglass 100 watts. Normal volume 56%. High volume 83%. Presence 66%. Treble 81%. Middle 50%. Bass 49%. So that's basically what the amp is. And as I said early on, it doesn't sound much without the distortion. And the cab, very important too as well, the cab is the one who comes up with it, and I'm quite happy, is the 4x12 green 25 watt. The mic is a dynamic 57 mic, classic off axis. Out gain is at 2.3 dB, and gain is at 5.6 dB, and the breakup is at 0%. Alright, so, and that's it. Between the distortion and the amp, you get your sound. Like I have a chorus too as well that I'm not using, but I could. But it's up to you if you want to add chorus. Maybe I'll add the graphic EQ it as well. I think it's not bright enough. Probably gonna tweak it with an EQ a bit. Still good enough so far. I only came out with it today. And the dynamic delay, which is the one I'm using most of the time, 750 milliseconds. The mix is at 16%, ratio at 50%, 0% for environ 2 mix. Environ rate is at 0.51 second, and feedback is at 15%. The sync is off. The width is 100% and environ 2 feedback 60%. There is, for delay, the Headrush, there is a lot of setup, but basically it's 750 milliseconds delay with a 16% mix and a 15% feedback. The other things that you can mess up with it yourself and see what's it. There, the distortion again. Okay, 13 minutes, so it's one of my longest videos, so I'll stop here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and hope you are well and stay well. See ya.